We know what they want from our region. They want the same things they wanted when they colonized every Asian country. And that is Asian resources. You know, the civilization of the Philippines and China have a long history of peaceful relations. We share the same pain of being humiliated by the Western powers. We both belong to Asia, and the South China Sea is our common heritage. Asian resources belong to Asians. No more dead Asians sacrificed at the altar of Western civilization. Asian peace is peace inspired by the wisdom of our ancestors and the fulfillment of our duty to the future generations of Asians. Asian peace can no longer be the peace of American guns and bombs and arrogance. Asian peace can no longer be the white man's burden. Asian peace shouldn't be the fallout of another mushroom cloud over Asian cities. Obviously, all our attempts to understand the situation in all its aspects is being taken as a sign of being a traitor by those who think that patriotism should be based on hate rather than on what makes us truly Filipino, which is our ability to see things from others' perspective, which the word kapwa, there's no culture in the world that has the word kapwa or its equivalent. Okay? Kapwa is the self in others. That is the highest supreme Filipino value. Kapwa. Ngayon, in which ethical system in the world is it an act of treason to pursue understanding rather than to be swallowed by the hatred of the masses? Have we forgotten what Martin Luther King Jr. once taught the world when he received his Nobel Peace Prize in 1964? He said, "We must win our opponent's understanding rather than continue to humiliate the opponent. Because seeking to humiliate is to annihilate rather than convert." Have we forgotten what the Holy Bible said? Diba, we are a Christian nation. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called sons of God. Have we forgotten how the Prophet Muhammad and his followers made peace with the pagans of Mecca through negotiations and a treaty? To our Asian brothers and sisters, from the great old civilization China, let me tell you something about the national psyche of our very young country. Your people have a national identity that can be traced back thousands of years. Our identity is a product of Western colonization. We might be the only one in Asia who didn't defeat our colonizer. We did once, but the Declaration of Independence of 1898 was quickly stolen by the United States. So we are a deeply subjugated people. However, just like you, our Chinese brothers and sisters, we still have unhealed trauma from the past. We cope with this trauma. And I'm just gonna say this, we cope with this trauma by embracing the colonial masters who abused us for centuries because, unlike other Asians, we never went back to our roots but continued to live according to how we were colonized.